How you doing? Anthony Foro here of Create Sci-Fi. This week I want to show you how to make an Ancient Alien blaster. I really love this genre. Ancient Alien to me is a design aesthetic, not a world creation theory. Basically it's analog and digital. It's taking high-tech parts and mixing them with crystal and leather and cord. I really enjoy building these, and personally this is kind of my favorite look. So again, this is a dollar store mod. Most of mine are, because it's very affordable. So you can find the parts for this very reasonable, probably under $10. So I'm gonna take you through my process of creating this. Okay, so let's get started. Here's my materials: some leather, some crystals, and a few dollar store items and some hardware. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is take some nail polish and simulate an anodized look. I'm gonna make the crystals blue, and I'm gonna paint all the metallic parts with this nail polish to kind of give it a blue anodized look. Okay, so now these toys could not be more childlike looking. They look like they're for a 2-year-old. Cute almost. But once we fuse these together and add some hardware, it's going to be pretty intimidating looking. Okay, so first I'm just gonna sand this down, tooth it up, so that it'll accept the paint and glue. Now I'm gonna add some super glue just to the bottoms of the handles of these guns and just glue those together. So now I have the core of my gun. I'm going to take some 5-minute epoxy, and I'm just going to use that to fill up the screw holes. Squirt guns and toy guns always seem to have these deep holes on the one side, so I just fill them up with some epoxy, and it's a quick and easy way to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to fit these crystals into the gun. I imagine them on the top here. So first I just kind of eyeball it, and now I'm going to take my Dremel tool and I'm just going to route out a hole that will fit this crystal. You just do a little bit at a time until it all fits. Now my core structure is complete, and now I'm going to take it out back and hit it with a coat of black primer. This really is my favorite part of the mashup. It blends everything together, and you can really start to get an idea of what you're working towards. Okay, so now that's dry, and now I'm going to dry brush it with a silver paint to give it a metallic look. What you're gonna do is just take a little bit of silver paint, dab it on a paper towel, and you're just gonna kiss the surface of the gun. Just lightly sweep it by, and that's gonna give you that nice metallic look. Okay, so now I'm gonna put these crystals in. I just set them in with some glue and check the profile, and that looks great. Okay, so now I'm going to add these nozzles that are the photon emitters or the laser ray focusers. And I just use some hot glue here, and once I put it in, it doesn't quite fit as snugly as I like, so I double down with some super glue. And now that's looking very cool. What I'm going to do now is take this heavy waxed cord, and I'm going to wrap it around the ends of this just to give it more of an Ancient Alien look. Like I said, mixing the fabric with the metal, the crystal, that to me is what makes it more of a stylized fantasy Ancient Alien type of hand prop. Now I'm just wrapping these around, and I'm doing this not in a perfect way. I want it to seem more handmade. So you have this tooled metal piece with the handmade cords, and I think, again, this lends to the idea of the Ancient Alien, or whatever we're calling this genre. Now I'm just gonna put some holes in here. I wanna put some cord in the back, so this is how it will hang from the belt or the holster. Again, it's not a magnet or something that slaps it magically. This is more tactile. And now I'm going to take some blue metallic paint and just call out a few of the raised features just to give it a little more detail. And that really adds a lot of value. Now I'm going to just lightly brush the cord to make that look blue and metallic. And yeah, it's starting to come together. Now I'm just gonna hit it with a clear coat before I weather it, just to seal in all that goodness. Next, we're gonna add the leather. So I just cut a strip of leather from this piece of scrap leather that I have, and I take another piece and I just create a foundation so that my straps, if it doesn't cover it completely, you're not gonna see through to the gun, you'll see through to more leather. So that's a nice fit right there. I just hot glued that. And now I'm just going to wrap it. I'm not an expert at this, but I think just doing it to my best is kind of what gives it that realistic look. And yeah, that looks great. Now for some final accents, I have these little plastic jewels. I'm gonna sand them down so they don't look so bedazzly. Then once these are all scuffed up, I'm going to lightly add these to the side with some super glue. That's just a nice little detail. Okay, so now we're gonna blend it all together and make it look like it's lived in the world for many, many years. I take some brown paint and some black paint and just really dilute that with water, and I'm just gonna wash over the prop. And then I take a towel and just lightly brush it off so all that brown and black gets left in the crevices, just looks like dirt and grease. And I wipe that off, and now it looks like a prop. And here's the finished piece. Well, I hope you enjoyed that build. I really enjoy the process of mixing the high-tech with the organic. For me, it blurs the line between sci-fi and fantasy, and it really sparks the imagination. So, only thing left to do now is to fire it up. All right, engaging crystals. Oh. Crystals full capacity, and fire. Well, I hope you found this video useful. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think, and be sure to sign up for the email newsletter. And remember, I'm just here to help make sci-fi. I kind of believe in ancient alien theory a little bit.